Uncle Yarv number 10, Singapore edition. It is a nightmare. Do not believe photos. Narrated by Skeptical Waves. Published Friday, September 3, 2021 by Curtis Yarvin. Melissa from Burundi writes. Thank you for these series of illuminating human relationships analysis. You have put into words what we have all experienced in a dazed, unconscious way. I'm gonna do a total female thing here and talk about what I actually want to talk about, assuming I have your attention here. I don't have any questions since you seem to be answering them on a regularly basis before I even know I have those questions. I have lived a pretty clear-pilled life given that I have been an immigrant all my adult life, in Singapore and currently Japan. My race also have very little political power in my home country Burundi, so being clear-pilled is a standard affair. Just on the sidelines watching the show, occasionally avoiding the arrows that come your way. I would like to disabuse you of the notion, if you subscribe to it, that Singapore is any sort of model to aim at. Maybe I am just short-sighted in that it is a transitionary model in the general correct direction. However, my experience is that it is. 1. Hostile to toy makers. 2. Breeds and cultivate NPCs like nowhere I have ever been. 3. Extreme knack for turning a profit, thus forcing all values to be judged solely on profitability. 4. Soulless, soul-sucking built environment. I am an architect-ish. There is no grass to touch although it is branded as a green city. It is a nightmare. Do not believe photos. All fake and gay. 5. There is no crime and things run reliably well, but you do not see the human hand in it. By contrast to Japan, there is an unmistakable trace of human effort in how their systems are kept functioning well. 6. Being predominantly English-speaking, they are extremely susceptible to the latest liberal fad. Friends teaching in university have reported workplace sensitivity training and transgender issues cropping up. 7. General COVID management gayness. I am aware that all of the above are symptoms of universalist cities and unavoidable in the current state of the world, but they do feel extra in your face when I was living there. I'm sorry it has gotten a bit long. I have never felt any great desire to live in Singapore. I'd probably prefer it to Burundi, though. My view is that both the American liberal and conservative views are true. It is both a successful neo-cameralist city-state and Disneyland with the death penalty. Singapore has a nouveau riche character to me. The city-state could not afford the luxury of any kind of disorder. Grass? Someone needs to mow it. Wood? It rots. Put down astroturf and concrete, it's modern. I hate when all the examples of anything like what I believe in are bad. If the Lee family picked up Brooklyn in a fire sale, would they sterilize it and treat it this way? Brooklyn isn't Brooklyn if it isn't thumping with some kind of god-awful music at 3 a.m. Most of all, I agree with you that Singapore is not any kind of cultural refuge. I fear it will inevitably be infected with what the Iranians call Westoxification, and disappear. The cultural infection will cause a political infection, there will be riots etc., and all that concrete will sink back into the swamp, with the people being eaten by crocs. Or something like that. But based Singapore is definitely a myth. Thanks, Melissa.